Hello to Project Metal across the pond and Project Metal Project Metal Music's YouTube channel. Now, I was planning on to do not only talk about rock and metal, but I was also going to try and do some gaming this time this week, as I haven't been doing much lately apart from the radio show. These last 4 weeks, 5 weeks, actually but for the last 40 days or so. So basically, the program now I was going to be using to do a bit of gaming decided to say, nope, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So I was a bit disgruntled when they turned around. It did turn around and says, nah, it's not going to happen. So I fell back onto my the trusty StreamYard to do the stream. So I'm going to be talking about rock and metal this week. So I'm hoping to try and sort out what OBS is actually up to. So in future for future streams, and yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is doing some talking about, like I said, talking about rock and metal. So last week on Project Metal across the pond with Mael Young. Last week on Digital Revolution Radio, when I started, I played some amazing music. So I played some AJ Mathur, Beyond the Grey, Hammer Down Hard, The Last Trumpet. I played some Haxon. Let me see. We had some High Front, Netherblade, Neorhythm, Pastel, and some Perceived as new bands. Plus, I did Legacy of Silence, and I played Our Force Sing in full. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be playing some next week on the show on Project Metal Across the Pond on Digital Revolution Radio, where you can hear it loud and clear. I'm going to be playing a brand new track by Corners of Sanctuary, and it is called. Let me see. Let me get it up. I'm going to be playing. Let me get it. Let me find it. Yeah, I should be more prepared. It's called A Wonderful Time of Year by Corners of Sanctuary. So come and join me there on Digital Revolution Radio next week. Plus, I'm going to be playing some really good music as well. I'm going to be playing I'm going to be doing 2 double shots. 2 double shots next week. Then I'm going to be playing, I'm going to be doing the album of the week, which is going to be WOR or War. So yeah. I don't know about the two double shots yet. So yeah. Uh, Last week, for Thanksgiving for the US friends, um, I did the Els Global Metal Madness came. Els Global Metal Madness was back last week for the second part of three. So the Els for the US, and if next week, next month, which is should be around, I believe in just before, I think it's around about the 30th. I think it's the 30th or the 29th of December. The third part of Els Global Metal Matters for the US is going to be broadcasted before for the final part for that three-parter. That should be really good because I've got like a load more bands. Hopefully, I'm going to be playing some really, really good bands for that. So yeah, yeah, um, yeah. So hopefully, should come for that. If you don't know the site, this is it here. Yeah, it's digitalrevolution.com. And you can hear it. If you go there, you can sign in, you can come and chat to me on the air, and there's some really, really good shows, live shows on Digital Revolution Radio. So yeah, come and check them out. You got like the Rock Casserole, you got the Breakfast Binge, you got the Diamond Sam LaValerie. You got many others. So all you got to do is just like I said, go to where come and check the station out. So yeah, so uh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, well, hopefully my plan, yeah, with more streaming. I'm hoping to do more gaming on the channel. That's if I can actually work out OBS and why it's so laggy. I'm hoping to do the on the channel. I'm going to be there doing more. I'm hoping to start gaming on the channel. Um, Depending on what games I can actually do. I'm hoping to do like some RuneScape and some other few other bits and pieces. Uh, so yeah, and like I said, as long if I can actually do it, like if I can actually do the streaming, I'll be brilliant. But like I said, I just got to work out how to actually work it properly. I'm all new. I'm new to all this. Literally new to all of this. So yeah, it's only like I'm using at the minute doing Streamlabs to do yeah, to do the yeah. So yeah, on this last show, last Thursday, um, one of the bands I've played it was Haxon, and when I was listening to that show, to that band, if you like your old school thrash metal, you're gonna love them, Haxon. Plus, previously, I did last week. I played the guitarist, lead guitarist Tyler Cantrell, Cantrell, um, which is which was really really good. So if you if you caught the show beginning of the show last week, like 2 weeks ago, and heard Tyler Cantrell, you're gonna love Haxon. His main band. So go check them out on their Facebook page. Also, Beyond the Grey was another good band that was played last Thursday. Now, Nether Blue was another good band. Same with Perceived. So, if you like quite a few good bands, you should really check them out. Check all these out. And if you are a member of Project Metal Music's Facebook page, all the I've yeah I've yeah I've got like Project Metal Music, Project Metal Across the Pond Facebook page. Um, actually, best bet is for all the everything for the show is that on this page there. So go to that group there, and you can yeah you can follow what's coming up on the show on that page there, and yeah, go check them out. Check that page out, subscribe, follow, and yeah, you can see what's coming up on the show for every week, and yeah, and we have if you want to request um yeah, and you can actually request songs on there. If I have the actual song and the band, I will play it. Um, but if you're going to request a song, request it around the no later than Tuesday, because on the Wednesday I do put the show together, and I do need time if I haven't got the song or the band. I need time to actually get it to actually add it to the show. So yeah, go to that link there, the Facebook group page, and you can have as I've only got a few rules in that thing. Don't be nasty. Don't be racist. Do not uh, tout for if you're a PR company or anything else. Don't tout for business because all it be pleasant, be kind, and don't be a complete dick because I will not tolerate it because you will be thrown out and banned out of the group. So be nice, you know what I mean? Be nice, be nice, be everything, be courteous. I don't mind you posting up I don't mind you posting up like videos. Oh, El, can you check this band out? This band's pretty good. I don't mind that. I don't mind bands said, "Oh, look, we've just released a new single," or released a new EP," or "We've released a new album," "Oh, we've got a new video out." So I don't mind you posting that up in there. So, but don't be racist, don't be sexist, don't be literally don't do anything, don't do nothing dodgy, don't post up anything like naked video photos, don't like that. In other words, don't be a complete and utter bastard because I will chuck you out and I will ban you from the place. Hey Sam, how you doing? Yeah, I had a bit of a problem earlier on with me OBS. With my OBS program, and I was really looking forward to actually start doing gaming, but unfortunately, the OBS decided to say nope. The computer says no. To quote a phrase, to quote a line from Little Britain. So yeah, I was the best pleased with that. That's why I'm that's why I'm like streaming a bit late. I was like really annoyed, really annoyed about it. So yeah, I wasn't best pleased with that. I was, but I've got to work it out. I've got to work out how OBS works properly, and yeah, yeah. So yeah, oh, Sam, if you're going to be in on the radio show next week, try and get. I'm going to be playing a brand new song from a band called Corners of Sanctuary. The band that we're going to be playing in. We're going to see back in March, but with all this COVID bullshit, we're like that beer. So got a brand new track from them, and it's called "Wonderful Time of Year." So yeah, that's gonna be good, cool. I've heard the song and it's really good, really good. And it is like a Christmas song. So I'm going to be playing that, and it's going to be I'm going to be play it. I'm going to play it at the first song in the show, which is going to be the first song, which is round about 9:05 UK time. The first song. If you're going to miss it, I'm going to play it later on in the show, so don't worry about that. If you can't make it at that time, so yeah, yeah. So God, I can't wait for this fucking COVID bullshit fucking to be over. Literally can't, because I need. Uh, God, I want to go. I'm going stir crazy. I need to go and see a gig. I need to see live bands. I need to really need to see live bands because I'm going stir crazy. Going stir crazy. Can't believe it. It's been what coming up to a year since the last time I saw a live band. 22nd of December was the last live bands I saw. Live bands. So yeah, going stir crazy. Literally going stir crazy. Uh, yeah. Anyway, Sam, are you? What bands are you looking forward to? Wait, when you get when we get the chance to go to see live bands, what bands are you looking forward to? Go and see. Uh, That's a good answer. That is a good answer. Every and any. Every and any. That's a good answer. Yeah. Yeah. Christ. I would even. I would settle to go and see some like band or like any musician at the minute because I am literally going up the wall. But I want to go and see quite a few bands. And yeah, that's true. That's true. But any, but to be honest, I can get to, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me was December of last year when where I went to see Healthy Junkies, Pussy Willow 30 Venus, and Lord of 44. That was just 3 days before Christmas last year. That was it. Yeah. What band was it? Did you go and see? I couldn't remember what band you went to see. All right. I never heard those bands before. Were they any good? Sherlock's and Ivory Wave. I enjoyed them both. Might have sounded better just because I was with my and yeah, yeah. Any live music does that. Any music like that. If you enjoy them, you do tend to be a bit happy, and you do get into the moment. You do. Yeah, I found that over the last 30 years, getting for nearly 30 years. I've I found that you do get into the moment. You do have a happy time. You do go into your happy space. You do go into your happy space. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That can also have like an influence. Getting drunk. Yeah, that's yeah. What you like there, Sam? What you like? I've been there myself, so I've literally been there myself on a good few occasions. Yeah, so yes, that's new to me. I've been there. Aye, aye. I think majority of us has been there on numerous occasions. Tell us about it, Sam. Literally tell us about it. That's why I don't drink. This is one of the reasons why I don't drink. Well, it's several reasons why I don't drink. One but the expense. I think tank. Newcastle's always been expensive. I found over the last few years. I've been going to gigs to Newcastle. It's really expensive. Even Sunderland's starting to get expensive for drink. It's fiver. Christ, that's London. That's London. Yeah, prices that like south, like anything about the south of like York, place like that. It's just like really expensive, and it's even for like drinks I tend to drink, which is like around about nearly £3, £3 a pint, and it's just like what the fucking yeah. I've been the worst place I've been for drink. I'm going back a few years ago now. Since the last time I was in there, it was the academy, the O2 Academy in Newcastle. Just up, and that was really bad for the prices. Um, I was talking to one of the a drummer um, for one of the bands I was saying, and he said that he just went up to the bar, got himself a pint, and he turned around and says, "I can't believe how much I've just paid for this." He says, "What?" I said, "How much?" Like, he says, "Oh, £5.50 a pint." I was like, when I first went in, I seen seen somebody else I was talking to, and he says, "Oh, these prices are pretty cheap. They were like £3 a pint." And about an hour later, it was £5.50. I was like, "Yeah, you fucking joking?" I was like, "Jesus Christ, yeah, yeah." I remember you. I remember you saying that. Yeah, within the space of an hour, it went from £3 to £5.50 within the space of an hour. I couldn't believe it. Even like Coca Cola that I was drinking, it went from £2 to £3.50 in the space of an hour. That's why for if I had the choice, if I went to the place again, right, I don't drink. I don't drink. I won't. Just out of principle, I won't buy any drink from the O2 Academy. Basically, yeah, exactly. I know exactly why. It's basically people that once people start to get drunk, and the music. If you when you go into there, the music's so loud, people you don't fucking realise when you fucking order a drink, you can't really hear the fucking price. You just hand over a fucking note, or yeah, and you just pay it. You hand over a five or a tenner, or you hand over a 10 or a 20, and you basically says, "Oh, there's you don't really check your change when you put your change in your pocket." That's how they do it. That's how they get you. Either when you're drunk, or when and you don't fucking realise that the charge you, or you fucking charge you £3. Oh, that's all right. But about an hour down the line, when you get a couple of drinks inside you, you're gonna fucking be thinking, "Oh, okay." That's how some of these people, I've known people literally spend 200-300 quid on a night out, and they don't realise how much money they spent, how much the boozers literally bump up the prices as the night goes on. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't. This is one of the reasons why the only places I go to now on a regular basis and the prices stay the same are Trillions, um, the Riverside, and a couple of other places I've been to. Oh yeah, the Clooney Squares. The prices stay the same. They're really good. They're reasonably priced. So yeah, Sunderland's pretty much the same. They keep their prices to a minimum, but the O2 Academy, no. Sorry, O2, but your prices stink. That's why it's one of the reasons why I don't go to, very rarely go to the O2. No, very rarely go to the O2. The Clooney, the Clooney. Yeah, the Clooney's pretty good. The Clooney's really good. Bit out of the way, Like it's about 5-10 minutes bus ride from the town centre. Bit of a bastard to get to, not to get to, but getting back if you got to use public transport. It's a bit of a bastard to get back into Newcastle city centre to actually get yourself home. But the Clooney's pretty really good. Really nice venue. Really nice venue. That place. Really nice venue. So I've only been there a couple of times, but I've had really good times there. The first time I was there was back in it's just outside, like I said, it's just by the back. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a nice place. Like nice place. It was part of the old bottling plant, from what I can remember of doing a bit of research. It's just past it's up at Oosburn, just past the Crown Court on the riverside. From what I understand, it was used to be a bottling plant. What used to be make bottles for the brewery for the brewing industry. So yeah. So yeah, it was a good place out. Like I said, it's a bit of a nightmare to get back when if you've got to use public transport. Yeah, yeah. So the Clooney's pretty good. Trillions is pretty good. Oh, that's on just around the corner from. Yeah, I think it was. We learned all about the history of the area, and that it's a great to learn about. Yeah, yeah, it is. Which one? It's been several. Which Jimmy Neal song? There's been several. He's had a good few albums out, Jimmy Neal, and a good few singles over the years. All right, yeah, that's about the River Tyne, wasn't it? Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, last time I heard about Jimmy Neal, about Jimmy Neal was a couple of years ago when Sting did did that play, and Jimmy Neal was going to be part of it because Sting. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, there was a couple of songs that I did that I like about Jimmy Neal, but I'm going back into like when he did Spencer TV show, and after he came back off the off Willis pet, and he did like a good few songs in the good few albums in the early to mid '90s. Then he sort of like faded away a bit, but in the late '90s. Yeah, Mind you, that's what we're yeah. Bit of history. Got to love a bit of history. I love learning about history and where it's like how stuff came about. You know what I mean? So have you heard about what Sam Fender is doing with the big issue? No, I haven't. What's he doing? He's promoting it with a limited edition cover and he's selling it on his. Well, yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see like he's trying to like get much needed funds for the big issue and for the to help the homeless. I can see that. Yeah, I can say that. I can because I can remember of good about 15. Hang on, it was about what 2001. So you're talking about 19 years ago. Alice Cooper did roughly the same thing with the big issue because he did a massive interview with it, a massive interview with the big issue, and he actually helped him. Actually helped the big issue to sell a lot more copies, which is good for like yeah. It was a big write up about it. Unfortunately, I haven't got the copy no more because I did have a copy of it with Alice Cooper. Because the thing was, is he was promoting his Brutal Planet tour at the time, and that was back in 2001. So talking that was 19 years ago when that was released. Because I actually went to see that. I actually went to see that gig and the follow-up tour for Dragontown. So yeah, so yeah, I was yeah good on Sam Fender about him supporting the big issue. Yeah, there's been quite a few. Uh, God, I miss those. I miss. I want to go out on a gig. I want to go and see bands. I want to see Cooper again. I want to see. He's from the North Shore, so it's sort of like a local charity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it started up big, didn't it? So kudos to him for supporting us. Uh, I I just want to get out to see a live band. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's 70 odd now, and he's still touring, still producing albums, playing golf. He's back in like when he first started out, back in the 60s, when he was about 15, 16. He was in high school, and he was called the Spider. His group was called Spiders, and basically, when he over time he evolved, the band evolved, and he introduced a character called Alice Cooper. He was called Prince Trevanier, I think. Believe he's called. And then back in like the early 70s, he changed his name by default. Changed his name to Alice Cooper, and he made it big, and he started drinking. So back in like the early 80s, he was puking up blood, and his missus, who was his main dancer, backing dancer and vocalist, basically we threatened to leave him. He said, "If you don't fucking stop drinking, I'm gone with the kids." And he changed one addiction with another, and he started playing golf. So, and another thing, he's another bit of thing with him. His daughter took over her mother's role, his wife's role, as a backing dancer, and I've seen her doing like at the shows I've seen when I saw him live. His daughter took pleasure in chopping his head off. Several cats. Yeah, it is. Yeah. His daughter took great pleasure in chopping her dad's head off with a guillotine. That was really funny. That like, yeah, I suppose that's a better addiction. Yes, it is. It is a much better addiction. As you out and about, getting some exercise, getting some fresh air. Yeah, yeah. He's lived down in Nevada now, or Las Vegas, like Nevada, New Mexico, that end, somewhere around there. On his, he's knocking balls about with a bat with a stick. So yeah, I can't believe that his daughter takes great pleasure. One of his daughters takes great pleasure in chopping his head off with a guillotine. So that was funny. That's funny. That like I was like thinking, sweet revenge from all the embarrassment moments when she was a kid, getting to getting to chop your dad's head off every night on tour. Yeah, if you go to any live show on YouTube and type in Alice Cooper, say like I don't know, yeah, Alice Cooper guillotine moments, and you will see uh, his um, he gets his head cut off. Like, obviously, it's all theatrics, and it's like, yeah, it is hilarious to see. Luckily, I know how. I know it's because when I was at the live show, I was standing to one side at the stage, and I seen how it's all trickery. It's all trickery, but it's well put this way. He is literally a consummate professional. He knows how to put a show on. He knows how to put a show on. It's hilariously good. And he like prances about on stage. He gets tied up. He gets tied up. He gets put in an electric chair. He gets put in a straight jacket. He gets put in a guillotine. He gets constantly getting stabbed. You name it. You're thinking, well, put this way, he is the godfather of shock rock. Literally. Yep. It's pure showmanship. Pure showmanship. He puts on one hell of a show. One hell of a show. So yeah. It's like it's a horror. Because it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You get I was like, yeah, It, if you ever get the chance, go and see Alice Cooper. Go and see Alice Cooper because he is absolutely brilliant live. For a 70-odd-year-old bloke running around on stage, getting stabbed, getting electrocuted, getting getting his head chopped off every every night of the tour. It is unreal. So yeah, because some just stand and play, whereas yeah, exactly. They just don't. They just all they bother about is basically do what they've got to do, get paid. That's it. Fuck everybody else. Basically, all they bother about is basically is basically what's the point if you can't just stand there, literally do what you need to do and get the fuck out type of thing. What's the point? People pay good money to go and see them, to go and see that, to go and see you. Go, they pay good money. Go put a show on for them. That's what they're there for. You've got to entertain them. You know what I mean? It's yeah. Take a leaf out of let's say Alice Cooper or Meatloaf or Queen, Freddie Mercury. They know how to put a show on. They know how to entertain people. Yeah, even that. Do something. Interact with the crowd. Unless they can put it back it up with pure raw talent is can only take you so far. But if you put a show on to back that up, to back your talent up, people are going to say, "Oh, this particular musician is going to be he's absolutely brilliant. He's the brilliant. They're putting a good show. The music's good. People are going to do that. The people are going to like promote the shit out of you. But at the same time, you got like do a balancing act. You got to have like to be fair, the support band for Papa Roach was great. They had this tower thing, and he was swinging from it and that. Yeah, do something. Yeah, exactly. Do something like that guy did. He did something. He got people interested. He's done something. You know what I mean? If he's gonna just stand there and just play the fucking music, what's the point? What's the point of actually being on stage? Anybody can do that. Literally, anybody can do that. Christ. You know what I mean? I can actually do that. I can't sing. I can't play a fucking instrument. But if I do something fucking stupid on stage or do something interesting on stage, people are gonna fucking turn around and say, "Yeah, this guy's fucking funny." And the lead, Papa Roach, came through the crowd and sang with the lass in the wheelchair. All right, go cool. The race, yeah. All right, okay. At least he's recognised. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good on him. Yeah, it's right. Right, back in a minute. I need a coffee because I've been speaking for the last 48, nearly 50 minutes, so I need a coffee. So back in a minute. Aye, yeah, coffee time. Need a coffee, so I'm a bit parched, a bit parched. So need a coffee. Aye, like I said, anybody can get up on stage and start fucking singing or playing a bit, twanging a guitar or whatever. So yeah, yeah. If I just started a thought there when I was making a coffee. Yeah, I've seen a good few bands where the lead singer's been literally all over the place, bouncing all over the stage, jumping into the crowd. The one I've noticed turning out the most was Steph from Pussy Willow Holy Venus and Holy Prayer. She gets all over the place. She jumps into this crowd, singing away, doing all sorts. So yeah, yeah. So like, God, I miss that band. I miss Steph and the boys. I need to go and see them again. I miss them. I miss them so much. Literally miss them so much. Yeah. So yeah. I I got to come. I I've got to take you going. Yeah, I've got to take you to see Pussy Willow at some point. See them live because I was gonna. Oh, 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 oh. Now you're asking. Now you're asking. Now that is the question. Yes, it is a difficult question because over the last 30 odd year, I have seen so many bands, so many bands. It's literally hard to put down. For the pure showmanship, I would say Alice Cooper because he produced like a shock rock, the horror rock. Now, for a band to for a band like just have who just loves to be on stage, it's got to be Pussy Willow Furry Venus. That is because Steph makes and the rest of the band make it interesting. It makes it fun to watch. You go and actually watch them. Uh, for the pure skill, I would say Marillion. That's just pure technical. There's type of thing. I wouldn't say pure technical, but I would say to be because I've seen Marillion a good few times over the years. Uh, Another one who for like to be like running around on stage and stuff like this is Iron Maiden. I've seen them three times. They were very energetic, especially Bruce. Oh wait, Bruce, Steve, all running around on stage, and they're in the 60s now, like late 50s, early 60s. Uh, that's another good band to go and see. Is Iron Maiden, just for the pure energy. Because Bruce Dickinson is like getting on for nearly 60 now. Yeah, and he still jumps about on stage. Literally, still jumps about on stage. Another one I would say is another good band to see is Paradise Lost. Definitely at a disadvantage because of my age. Well, I wouldn't say it. Christ, at your age. I was going to gigs at your age at 17, 18. I was going to gigs from about 1991, 1991. So you're talking around about 30, getting like I said, 30 years. I've seen what um, God, my first band was at the first band I saw was back in was at when was that? It was what used to be Pizzazz in Sunderland. So I was about just turned 18. That was back in that was back in 1991. I was just turned 18. I can't even remember the band name. It was that long ago. But the first band that I really can remember to go and see was Type O Negative. When I was down. Yeah, unfortunately, unfortunately. Ow, ow. Yeah, you're not really there, Sam. You're not really. You're not really. You're not missing out on. Yeah, you're not missing out. They'll be back. They'll be back. Soon as coronavirus goes away, eventually goes away. All the festivals, all the live music, all the live venues, stuff like that will come back. Will come back strong as long as we're there. As long as we're there to go and see the bands and at least live venues, will they will come back bigger and better. So this time next year will be you'll be like getting sick of going to gigs. You'll be getting sick of going to all these festivals and gigs and live venues. You'll be coming out with your ears. As if I've got anything to do with it. I'll be because you'll be tagging along with us. True. Yeah. Right. Once you start going to gigs, you'll never turn back. Take a look at me. 30 years down the line. Yep. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Yep. It is. It's going to be great. Literally going to be great. You're going to be like thinking, "Oh my god, I've seen this band. Oh, I've seen that band. I've seen this. I've seen that." Because I've seen you have, you have. Believe me, I've like I said, I know you've got the bug or you've got the bug for it. You've got the bug for it. Yeah. Yep. Most certainly. Yeah. Yep. Yep. once this thing's so once this coronavirus is, I'll be dragging you along to a lot of stuff. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be dragged along. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. I'll be turning around and say, "Oh, I've seen this band live." Good, 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 good. And don't forget, you'll be me tech guy. You'll be me tech guy. Because I'll be like, once all this, once the live bands get up and coming, up and going again, I'm going to be like trying to get a lot more interviews done. So you'll be me tech guy. Keep an eye on the. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. I'll be training you up to basically just like yeah. It's easy once you know how. Once you get past that, literally once you get past that initial stage, it's easy. All you got is same with the tech. Once you get past that initial initial hurdle, it's easy once you know how. And I will teach you how to do it. And interviewing is just like just treat these people, just treat people. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. That one. Oh god, I can't even remember. I can't remember that band's name. Mate. What was the band's name again? I know it was a female fronted band. I can't. Aye, that was a trains. That was 2 years ago. That was August 2018. Aye, Aye, that's it. Weekend recovery. That's it. Weekend recovery. That was really good. That was a really good. Aye, that was a really good band. I really liked them. Especially when they actually were just chatting away for about 45 minutes. Same here, same here. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I'll follow them on Facebook. That was a really good band, Weekend Recovery. Aye, that was your first gig with me, wasn't it? Aye, aye. All right. It's aye, aye. That was a good night. That was a good night. I can't believe they came off stage about 5 minutes later. We were talking to them on the radio. They did on the radio. So that was fucking good. That was really good of them. Weekend recovery. That was really good of them to actually get to come off stage. 5 minutes later, the one jumped on the doing the interview with Noel on the radio. They're really nice people. Really nice people. That was fun. Really fun. It was really nice of them to actually do that. To actually come off to come off stage and actually do an interview live on the radio. Aye. I was going to introduce you to Connoisseur Sanctuary as well, and get you to do the tech side of things on when they were touring the UK back in March. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll be getting back over to the UK. Yeah, really good of them. I've wrote radio DJ down on my CV. Yeah, yeah. If you want, yeah, if you want to, because if you wanted to do a bit more DJ with me, you're more than welcome to actually come and do a bit more with us. I can teach you all the bits and pieces about it. Plus, like, if you want to do reviews as well, I can actually do writing and stuff like that. We can do a reviewer. So, plus, like, the being a DJ and being an interviewer is all the same thing, because you got to do like you got to be like the producer, the editor, the sound guy, the promo guy, the DJ, the tech support, all that, all under one umbrella. You got to do that yourself. Especially that's what I've got to do for the last. That's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. Yeah, it does. It rolls into one. Plus, like, you got to be like I said, you got to be you got to be all sorts. You wear, as to coin the phrase, you wear many hats being a DJ. Especially when you wear, like, you do when you got to do, when you work by yourself, you got to wear many hats. So yeah. Aye. It's been. Don't worry about if you get a bit nervous or something when you come out with, to being a DJ or anything. I was, Christ, the first time I was went live on the air, I nearly threw up. I was that close, literally that close to being literally puking my guts up because of sheer nervousness, pure nervousness. I was that close to actually puking up. Yeah, I don't think I will. I'm a gob. That's putting mildly. That's putting it mildly. That's true. That's true. People are different. Once I've got like a massive fear before, prior to all this big going on the radio, I literally had a massive fear of speaking in public. Now, 3 years down the line, I'm streaming. I'm doing this. I'm on the radio. I still get nervous. I still get nervous. I still get I get panic attacks and stuff like that. About players talking in public. I know exactly. Look at us now. I've basically a good friend of mine. I'm going back about, oh god, like back in August of 2017. I was at a gig at Ripe Engine Museums, and my mate Dean James, he was playing there, doing an acoustic set, and the boss of Digital Revolution Radio, where you can hear it loud and clear, he put a call out about what he knew DJs, and I was like, should I? I was literally debating with myself. Yeah, and Dean James and the Black Dogs. And I was like, and ahhing. And when I spoke to Dean James, he says, basically, I don't know why are you debating with yourself? You know you can do it. Why don't you do it? And get Shy Ben. He turned around and said, "Shy Ben's getting out." So when I went back when they went back home, I sat down and basically thought about it, thought and thought about it and thought about it, and he's right. He's right. I was like thinking, the guy is right. Shy Ben's getting out. In other words, if you don't do it, you're gonna kick yourself for not doing it. So when I saw the boss Sandra, when the boss came into the chat and said, I said, Sandra, are you still looking for DJs? And that was on the back in the 26th of August, 2017. And I said, are you still looking for DJs? She says, yeah, I am. When can you start? When can you start? So I said, yeah. So that was said, oh, hit us up on Facebook on the Monday, this was the Sunday. So hit us up on the Sunday. Well, basically 2 weeks later, on the 14th of September, I had my first show. So the rest is history. Yeah, it's that easy. Yeah, you never know. Just yeah, you never know. You never know. You could be like doing whatever. You could be in front of a camera by this time next year. You never know. If you don't try, if you don't try, you're gonna be kicking yourself. If you don't try what you want to do, if you don't try, you're gonna kick yourself. So that's what I did. I said I need to conquer my fear of speaking in public. So I did. So I said, you know what? You know what? I had to do it. I had to do it. I said to Sandra at the time, I literally said, I want to do this for a couple of shows to see how I do. And 3 years later, getting for nearly 3.5 years later. So yeah, look at me now. I'm here. 3.5 years later, I'm still here. I'm still doing something I enjoy. Yeah, yeah. I had that as well. I learned when I was 14. I learned to swim when I was 14. Went to Spain, got chucked into the water in the Mediterranean, swam, conquered that, conquered that. Yeah, if you find something that you love doing, do it, do it, just do it, regardless of if you fail. Just get yourself back up. If you fail, just get back up again and do it again. It's a bit like falling off a horse. You got to get yourself up, dust yourself off, and get back on again. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's a great feeling. It is a great feeling. Exactly, it's exactly with me with being a radio DJ. Seeing people coming into the chat on Digital Revolution Radio and actually talking away, listening away, and enjoying the show, and you know what I mean. It's a great feeling that actually people actually start to actually come in and actually supporting. It's a great thing with like swimming. It's the same feeling. You get that buzz from like actually achieving something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was. I tell you, obviously you enjoyed it. You enjoyed doing it, especially with like all the wildlife flying around you. Yeah, I will do. Yeah, yeah, I will do. I will do. Yeah. Aye, I will do. Aye. I'll just yeah, Sam, can you post in the chat with the Project Metal Music Facebook page the link? Yeah, it's God. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love meeting a lot of people in the music industry. It's been a real eye opener on talking to people like I said, like minded people. You have over the last God 5 years now. I've 6 years, 5.5, 6 years. It's I've learnt a lot in this last 5, 6 years. I've learnt a lot. And I'm still learning from it. I'm still learning from a lot of people. I'm still learning a lot from different people. Well, all you got to do is say, well, all you got to do is say, pick up if you want to learn the guitar or whatever instrument you want, whatever instrument. All you got to do is you can pick up like a cheap second-hand instrument for virtually next to nothing and learn. Yeah, yeah. I've learned a couple of chords on. All you got to do is all you got to do is just like practice on it. That's what I did. When I had a guitar, I learned how to do um, Snow Patrol's chasing cars. Do you know that the opening intro to I yeah, all you got to do is practice. All you got to do is practice. Plus, plus if once you get to know like some of the local musicians, all you got to do is ask them if you teach you to do a few chords, or you know what I mean. Or you got to, or if you got a good ear, you pick it up that way. That's what I did with the. All right, okay, yeah. That's what yeah. All you got to do is just practice with it. Doesn't I wish I still had my guitar. I would be I would be doing it. I'd be playing a bit more guitar. Yeah, yeah. Try that. Try that. Yeah, with your keyboard. That's a good song to play to learn. That is a good. That's a good song to learn. House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. That is a good song to learn on. That's a good. All right, cool. It's not shut it up. It's not shut it up if if you're learning something from it. It's a good app if you learn something from it. I've heard that before. The musician. It's I heard that about what about 4 or 5 years ago. From I think it was from Rob Scallon, or was it Gerald Dines? It was one of those two, either Jared Dines or Rob Scallon, who actually promoted it. It's a canny little app that, from what I first saw of it. Aye. Well, it's. I'm going to, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to be stopping the stream because it's getting on for about 11:15 here. So, be on for a couple more minutes and then we're going to call it there. Yeah, to recap, on Thursday, I'm going to be playing War, WOR, as album of the week. I've got a brand new song from Corners of Sanctuary. So stick around for that. I've got two double shots of the week. And I'm going to be playing at least another 10 brand new, including Corners of Sanctuary, 9 other bands, brand new songs and bands from around the world, literally depending on the time. And plus, I'm going to be playing different songs from different bands in the second hour, not second hour, third hour of the show. And if I had got time on the for when I on the show on the day, I'll add more bands to the show. So yeah, it's from I got it's like last Thursday. I was saying, I've got bands from Canada, US, Mexico, Paraguay, Uruguay, Brazil, Honduras, got all over Argentina. I've got Chile. I've got bands from Chile. I've got bands from Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, Mongolia, India, Sri Lanka, Taiwan. I've got bands from Japan. Um, I've got bands from Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, all over. I've got bands from all over Europe, Italy, Spain, France, Germany, Belgium, Holland. Right, Holland. I shouldn't say that. It's not Holland. It's the Netherlands. Naughty L. It's not Holland. It's the Netherlands. Sorry to people for the Netherlands. I've got Belarus. This no. Well, it's on slash legs. Yeah. I I've got I've got bands from all over the world, literally all over the world. So just you never know until Christ. I don't know what's going to be on the show until like Wednesday afternoon when I start putting the show on. And even then, it's only about two and a half hours worth of music I put into the show, and then we're on the show, the last hour, the third hour. I don't even know what's going to happen on the last 20 minutes. Literally, I just don't. Even I don't know what's going to happen until I actually start adding the last bits, the last few songs on the show around about 10 past 11 UK time. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to go into the show the last until the last 15 minutes of the show. So it's a magical mystery tour with me, especially in the last 50 minutes of the show. It's a magical mystery tour. Yeah. As long as the band's good, as long as the sound quality is good, you're good. You're going to get added to the show. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Uh, is that right? Hang on. Let me write that down. That's probably going to be in the third hour of the show. That's going to be in the like this after the second double shot of the week. So let me write that down because I know for a fact I will forget because my memory is shockingly bad. So let me write that down. I saw an interview with Black Sabbath a good few years ago. I'm talking about 20 years ago about the song NIB. And when the interviewer asked him about NIB, he said, "What does it mean?" He says, "Oh, it's a nib, a pen nib." He says, "What do you mean, a pen nib?" When he says, I think it was Ozzy. I think it was Ozzy. Turned around and says, "Yeah, at the time, Geezer had a beard in the shape of a pen, in shape of a pointed beard," and he said, "Your beard looks like a pen nib." Hence, that's how the song "Nib" NIB came about. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I've written that down there, Sam. And you wanted to take Nib NIB. Yeah, for that, I'll add that to the show. It'll probably be round about hour 50 in, something like that. So I've added that to the show for the show. So if you want, yeah, if you what I'll do is I was just thinking there that you wanted to put the show together, help us to put the show together. Um, what I'll do is I'll let you do the last, not the last half hour, but the from the end of the second hour to the beginning of the for the last from toes now 52 burn about 2 hours 30. I'll add get you to add some songs to the show as obviously as long as I've got the actual tunage, the actual songs. So by the looks of it, on Christmas Eve, I'll be doing a live show from your house. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed if it all goes well. I'll be doing a live show from your house. So you get like a full experience from with all the with all the trimmings. If like I said, if everything goes well. So yeah. Like I said, it all depends. It all depends. If obviously with everything, if everything goes well, we'll be there for Christmas. If everything goes well. got you, especially when you've got your me, your grandma, your ma. You know what I mean? It's going to be absolutely mental, absolutely mental. Yeah, like I said, we've got between now and then, it could change. So it could change. So Boris the Clown can change his mind, like so. So, like I said, we'll wait and see first. Let's see what happens, and then if I mean, we can, if we're allowed to, we'll be at so it's Boris the Clown, Bojo the Clown, Boris the Clown, yeah, Boris the Spider. Uh, yeah, God, I can't believe I've been streaming for an hour and a half. An hour and a half. So I think that's the longest I've been streamed for. I think the last one I did was just over an hour. Uh, that's going to be. I'll show you how to do. I'll show you how to do it all. If we're allowed to. Uh, I know it's like it's time flies when you're having fun. So time flies when you're having fun. Uh, right. I'm gonna have to end it there. And if you think of some bands, Sam, let us know on Facebook, and see what I can do. See what things we can do. And like I said, if everything goes well, we'll be doing like quite a few things um, on Christmas Eve. So if everything goes well, so until then, I'll catch you later. Yeah, that'll be great. Sam. That'll be great. If you still got my email, haven't you? If you see any bands that you might think you might be work well with the show, let us know on Facebook. And if you get on talking to them, give them my email and see what I can do. So yeah, it's just let us know on Facebook. Let us know on Facebook. Message me on Facebook and see what we can do. So catch you later. Peace out.